What up, farm? It's Monday morning, and over there somewhere, Dad's getting some sheep. We're walking some more sheep up to his place, ready for shearing. We had a few mils of rain over the weekend, and they're just not drying out. The shearers are busy somewhere else until Thursday. They might be here, I think, but we'll see, I guess. Yeah, they're talking showers. We got spraying to do. Yeah. Welcome to my week, and let's see what we end up doing. These drums that you can see here, that's my markers for my driving range, which you hit off from that strut post right behind the buggy now. And to this drum here that's broken, that's 200, might be 300 yards actually. Yeah, the perks of having a paddock. So our shearing shed is 10 kilometers along the road away from where most of our sheep are. Yeah, so it adds a fair bit to shearing. We have our shearing shed that we've started building back at home. We just haven't got the internals built for it yet. Yeah, shearing will become a lot easier when we have that, because we won't have to do all this the few days a year driving the sheep up there, and then a few days a year driving them back. It just won't have to happen, which will be good. Yeah. Anyway, all good things take time. Right, so I got my new motor on, and I got my pulley on down there, but it keeps working its way off. I've tightened it up as much as I can, and it keeps wiggling off. I don't know. I know nothing about this. I might try putting it on further and tightening it up. Might be running a bit crooked, but that might be better. Right now though, we're going to load the sprayer up and go spraying. It's sunny here, but over there where the weather comes from, it looks like it's going to be showery, but we'll see. Have a go, see how it goes. Well, Jetty, we got one pass done, and now it's raining, so we just pulled up for a second. We actually had to fix a solenoid, change one over that wasn't quite working properly. Yeah.
I got toys.
Got your toys. That's good time for the toys. We'll just wait for this shower to pass and then get into it.
What is it?
We made it around the paddock. It's got a bit heavier. That's a shame. Got your toys. Living the dream. Nearly finished this paddock. It's a bit of a thin part, didn't germinate very well. Yeah. Still probably wet enough, but it dried out pretty quick. It's nice and breezy out there, and there wasn't really very much rain. Now the question is, do we fill up and go for another tank? And that's what I'm not really too sure about. Here we are, spraying a bit of wheat, fungicide going out. This is just to protect it until all of the leaves come out, maybe even the head. This will get us through till the 1st of October virtually. And then we'll go again with our last one for the year. Yeah, but it's looking pretty good. This is not our worst paddock, but it's down a little bit. But it's looking pretty good. I'd still be expecting 4.5 ton or something like that, maybe a bit more. There's a lot of different soil types, so could be anything really, but going well and a lovely night for it.
Well done.
Get the band back
Well
together.
done. Get it.
Yeah. Do you try and power trap them? I reckon next Legends game. Commentary team.
Right, what up farm? It is Tuesday morning. We're going to move the sheep that are over there up to Papa's house. But we just come here. This is part of the track we're going to be redoing. It goes, at the moment, goes around here and then up and through a gate over there, but it's sort of soft over there and I don't really want to make a track across that paddock. So we're going to make the track go on the south side of these trees and then straight across, and there's two paddocks down there that'll hit right on the join between them, which will be good for harvest. We're gonna cut this fence and put a gate in. It's pretty up and down through there, so I was gonna flatten it all out just to make it all really nice, but then I saw this post and I thought, oh, if we're doing work, we may as well let's do it from here and put a new post in here, because she's seen better days. So we'll start it from here, and the fence will go out that way a bit, and then up there we'll put a gate across, and yeah, I reckon that'll be the go. All right, we are shifting these sheep up to the shearing shed. What's that?
Sheep everywhere. Yeah.
Got these sheep on the road, dubbed back there. This is the last mob to take up there, and this afternoon we're going to bring back the shorn ones. I think it will be too windy for spraying today. Good job, strong muscles. Got our post pulled out. Good one. Right, here we go. We're heading back. We've got the bucket on. Today we're just going to flatten out where we want the track to go, just because it's very up and down, and we'll just flatten the whole area just so it's a lot easier to get around and do everything that we need to around there. Alright, I've played in the dirt for a while. It's looking pretty good. So you can see where the track will go. Yeah. Here's the shorn sheep we're taking home. Dad's back down the road, and I'm going to go in front of them over there just to make sure they don't go too fast. Slowly, girls. Well, they seem to be going quite nicely at the moment. Just slowly feeding along the edge of the road. They're going all right there, so we're going to go back onto the tractor and do some more digging. So we're over here at Christie's, the dam that we're filling up. We got the T in and the pipe in. This looks a bit rough. I forgot to bring my shovel. Pipe comes in to a tap, so we can just switch it off whenever we want. To a like garden timer. 24 hours. It's battery powered. It's got full bars of batteries, and the batteries have been in there for, I don't know, like 8 months or something, so probably only have to replace them once a year. And then runs down to the dam. You can see over there the sticks that we put in on the edge. It's well past where it was, the edge is, so yeah, it's filling. This will let it run for 12 hours a day and hopefully keep some water in the tank. I've come back a bit further from the dam. We've got some lambs over here and some lentils. The lentils are looking good, really nice. And I sprayed an IMI spray on them not long ago on the cape weed, yeah, it's starting to look a little bit dead. Not quite so healthy anyway. But I pressed the ball down on this trough and there's still water flowing in, which is good news, because it means when there is water flowing into the dam, it still goes to all the troughs. So that's good. Here's the sheep. They've made it to their paddock. There's a bit of tooting going on at the end there. They're not as keen to finish the journey as they were to start it. Right, it's Wednesday morning. We're just waiting for this to fill up and we can go spraying. Surprisingly enough, there was no dew last night, which I didn't expect at all. Yeah, we're into it early. It's going to get windy this afternoon, but I think we'll be able to keep going. It won't be as windy as yesterday. Just be if there's any showers hanging around. This is looking really nice. Really nice. There it is. He's returned home. Gosh, it hasn't got better anyway. It sounded pretty rough. Another one off to the sick bay. Get better soon. Alright, I'm heading back down to the sprayer now. I went in for some lunch after we loaded the tractor up, just because it was pretty windy. Just right. Oh, well, it seemed to get windy and then calm down a bit. Sort of backed off a bit now, and the forecast says this is as sort of as windy as it was going to get. So it's just fungicide and some traces. So I think we'll just go and do it, get it done before I run out of time. On to this next paddock here. This is our, not our last paddock of wheat, but our best paddock of wheat. It's probably better over the other side too. It is looking unreal. Gee, we are blessed. This is amazing, amazing, amazing. If we get the spring to finish this off, it will be unreal. A few more hurdles to get over with frost and heat and rain, but we've got really, really good looking crops at the moment. Wow, this is looking good. So good. This is unreal. Unreal. So impressed with this paddock. Right, it's Thursday afternoon. We've started laying a bit of clay down. Got it looking smooth and a bit more clay down there. The clay is so wet, so cheesy. So we're just trying to get it on, let it have some rain on it, break it down, pack it, like let it settle down, pack down a bit, and then we'll grade it, smooth it out later. Yeah, it's looking good. My ride's here to pick me up and I'll go and do some spraying. Good morning. It's Friday morning. It is cold, very cold. Frosty this morning. Still is ice on the car and everything else. Dad was at the shearing shed yesterday and managed to get 300 and I don't know, some in the shed. Got them shorn, but we had some rain. So I didn't get any spraying done and we got wet sheep. Hopefully we'll get some spraying done to Savo. But right now we've got to take the buggy up, which will be a cold trip up to Dad's place and bring the shorn sheep back here. Well, I've been a bit slack on filming in this video. We're just waiting for the sprayer to fill up. Spraying radial opti, and I've got some just standard radial left here. I thought they were the same, but I'm going to run a bit short. But with the help of ChatGPT, I've figured out the rates needed of Agristar, which is azoxystrobin, and Epoxystar, which is epoxyconazole. I've figured out the rates I've needed of those to put in, along with the standard radial and the leftover radial opti, to make up the right rate. ChatGPT really is a wonderful tool. Also, these crop dividers, they do a good job. And how I can tell that is because they're all shiny, all polished up. Especially out here where it's running on the edge of the wheel track. Because we've already got wheel tracks, and yeah, they do a great job. It's looking pretty good out here. It's a bit lighter dirt, bit different rotation. Just not as good of a lead in as that paddock over there. But it's looking it's nearly as good as any other crop we've ever had on here, I'd say. It's a credit to our improved practices and adopted technologies, I think. Well, it got a lot later than I expected quickly. Giving my ute some fuel and be off for the weekend. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for more spraying and potentially the end of shearing.